Hey guys, it's SlaveToTheGames, and I'm here with 130 facts for Fallout 76. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and a comment below on something you want to hear a little bit more in depth for a separate video. These facts are by no means in any specific order at all, but hopefully you do learn something. I'm sure you will. There's a lot of facts here, and I will be finding more. Thank you for stopping by. Once again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right into the first one. And that's no new land spaces are planned right now. It could happen, but it's not their focus. Roughly 70,000 items are in this game, including armor, weapons, cosmetics, aids, etc. Number 3 is after nuking a zone, it becomes a high-level zone with stronger enemies, better loot, and having unique loot you can only find in these nuked areas. Number 4 is unique crafting recipes only found in nuked areas, meaning you will only be able to find certain unique crafting recipes in these areas. Number 5 is there's no offline mode. 6 is bandwidth allocation is roughly 192 kilobytes. 7, narrative quests will be done through notes, holotapes, and the Overseer's story, as well as through robots. 8, PvP features damage normalization, meaning if you take a high level character and a low level one, the damage will be pretty much even aside from the bonuses from the higher level characters' armor and perks. Number 9, there are no more incentives to engage in PvP, explained as, aside from just the simple fact that you can take down other players, that people are gonna do it. Number 10, no player radios and no radio hosts. Number 11, VATS is done in real time. Use VATS and it highlights real time with percentages of a hit chance, then fire. One thing to know is that as long as you are in VATS, you do not have to be looking directly at them to hit. 12, perk cards are upgradable. 13, there are golden perk cards. 14, you can shuffle, change your perk cards. 15, you cannot steal another player's nuke codes. 16, you can trade nuke codes. 17, no companions or pets are available right now, but this may be added in the future. 18, they plan to have the game play at around 30 odd FPS at release. 19, reloading shell-based weapons allows you to reload and fire interrupting the loading animation, which you previously couldn't do in the other games. 20, bobbleheads are a one-time use item, at least based on what I have seen so far and what everybody else has seen. 21, the Brotherhood of Steel is in the game, at least lore-wise. 22, you can't zoom all the way out to see the full map. 23, gas masks will be required to prevent airborne diseases from weather and hazards like radiation. 24, going into watchtowers will allow you to survey the area, adding map markers to locations in the area. 25, the M79 grenade launcher has been added to the game, which previously was one of the most popular Fallout 4 mods. 26, you can call supply drops via quests and events, dropped by Vertibots. Vertibirds pretty much with bot pilots. 27, tomahawks are in the game. 28, there is a radio signal called Hunter Hunted Station that adds a quest, and at least 4 people need to participate in this station to start this quest. Basically, each person will get an assassination target as well as become a target themselves. 29, not every enemy in the game will be fully mutated. 30, Fallout 76 map was actually not directly hit by nukes, hence the last fact. 31, there is most likely only one vault since the developers said they don't want you to have a safe place to hide from nukes. 32, going into Pip-Boys does not pause the game anymore. 33, there are different types of vendor robots which allows them to sell different items, food, armor, etc. 34, you could find recipes randomly placed in the game, which helps because of the next fact. And that fact is 35. You will no longer be able to see everything that can be crafted by using a cooking pot, weapons bench, etc. 36, the 10mm gun will be returning. 37, ammo in Fallout 76 is significantly lighter than in Fallout 4. 38, meaning, from the last fact, there is also an ammo weight in this game as well. 39, mods will only work on private servers when they are released. 40, with private servers, you will be choosing what mods will be able to be used there, and that everyone on that server will be using those mods. 41, at the earliest, we will be seeing the mods in November of 2019. 42, there will be microtransactions. However, they will be used for cosmetics, and anything you can buy with money can be obtained in-game. 43, You can take photos/selfies with your friends or by yourself. 44. Items are what allow you to purchase cosmetics, i.e. skins for armors and weapons, etc. 45. Weapons picklocking and armors, possibly even more, are locked behind levels/perks/rank requirements. 46. The world is 4 times bigger than Fallout 4. 47. There are timed events in this game. 48. There is no branching dialogue. 49. You can party with up to 4 people, including yourself, at launch. 50. There's emotes that you can use. 51. There are daily quests. 52. There's a fusion reactor that allows you to mass produce fusion cores if you complete its quest. This may lead to PvP battles. 53. There is no difficulty options. 54. You will have to drink and eat, though it will not be as hardcore as Fallout 4's survival. 55. There is weapon and armor durability. 56. Being overweight drains stamina. 57. You still get experience from building, crafting, cooking, and more. 58. Food expires even when you're offline. 59. All content after launch, minus the microtransactions, will be free as of now. 60. You can play instruments. 61. You can trade with people. 62. The game is claimed to be 16 times more detailed than the previous games. 63. You can have multiple characters. 64. When you die, you will have options where to respawn. 65. When you die, you lose no items unless you forget to pick up the building materials you drop when you do die. However, these items cannot be stolen and will be in a brown bag for you to retrieve if you do decide to go back and get them. 66. If your settlement is attacked, you can repair it with one click of the button apparently, but it will cost resources. 67. When you log off, your settlement disappears with you too. 68. Packing up your settlement and moving it will cost caps. 69. There are different variations to all things you can build. 70. They have talked about adding robot vendors you can build in your settlements. 71. Different structures may require different perks. 72. There are events that will reward players with rare materials for crafting. 73. You have to find the recipes before you can craft the specific item you're trying to craft. 74. There are 63 creatures/enemies in this game. 75. When a nuke is fired, you will be warned about it. 76. The codes for nukes are planned to be hard to get. 77. Players' bases cannot be targeted by the nukes. They will only be able to be targeted at the fissures or specific locations, meaning your bases will just be a casualty of where the nukes hit. 78. There will be 24 people on each server. None of this 24 between 32, it is 24 everyone. 79. A team chat and a proximity chat on release. 80. If you are killed by a player, you can choose to get revenge, which will net you rewards. Most likely this is limited to only caps and experience, but we'll see further on. 81. Your character will carry over servers. 82. Servers are seamless. 83. Everyone's location will be always shown on the map. 84. If you crouch, your markers will vanish from the map. 85. If you are wanted, you will not be able to see others on the map, but everyone else will see you and you will have a bounty placed on you. 86. There's a mutation system in the game. The more irradiated you become, the more chance of a mutation. Think of this as traits or perks with a bonus and a negative. 87. Some of the mutations are apparently visual. 88. There are ways to permanently get the mutation on your character. 89. Mutations can be removed/healed, though not confirmed for the permanent mutations that you'll be able to get. 90. You can only have a certain amount of perk cards you can have active at one time. 91. Perk cards can be traded between people. 92. The higher your charisma, the higher level perk cards you can trade. 93. A lot of side quests will be apparently repeatable along with the events. 94. There are 6 regions on the map. That's Toxic Valley, the Mire, the Forest, the Savage Divide, Ash Heap, and the Cranberry Bog. 95. Each region in the game, when nuked, will have their own high-level enemies that are further mutated due to the nukes than previously before. 96. Legendary effects on weapons and armor will most likely be returning, though there will be a tier system with them. 97. PvP will not be available until you reach level 5. 98. Perk cards are capped at 15 active at one time. 99. Fallout 76 will not be originally released on Steam, if not at all, but on its own website. 100. Your pictures that you take during your adventures will show up as your loading screens. 101. There's a public workshop that if you fortify it, it will give you resources, like the fusion core thing I mentioned earlier. 102. You place your camp anywhere as long as it's not next to an existing structure or too close to another player's base. 103. Prices for trading are set by the game's value for items, your charisma, and any perks that you have. 104. Apparently you can get your settlements a fair whack bigger than in Fallout 4. 105. There are throwing knives in the game. 106. Your teammates' names will be yellow where other players will be white in the game above their head. 107. Randomly generated durability bars are going to be in the game for weapons and armor. 108. Charisma allows you to share perks with your team, and the higher is, the better and more you can share. 109. There is now boiled water in the game. 110. Some perk cards are locked behind level, so you may get the perk card, but you will have to get to the level before you can equip them as well. 111. Perk cards can cost more to equip. 112. Grayed out weapons, armor, items, etc. when you are looting means you are not at the required level to use them. 113. You can revive your teammates with a stim pack. 114. The mystery of the Scorch is apparently going to be a big lore thing in this game. Whatever that is, I have no idea at the time. 115. Only one chem can be active at one time. 116. You can be blocked by other players so that they cannot see you in-game effectively. 117. Enemies still attack each other. 118. Armor just straight up breaks and gets auto unequipped. 119. If you attack the NPCs, even if you die, they will remember. Though for how long, I'm not sure. 120. No friendly fire. 121. You can mute people. 122. The level cap in this game is 50. 123. No human NPCs in this game. 124. You can scrap everything. 125. Scrapping weapons unlocks weapon mods. 126. You can store junk in the stashes across the map. 127. You have 30 seconds to get revived before having to respawn. 128. Challenges have not only, like I mentioned earlier, dailies, but they also have weeklies and lifetimes. 129. And this is the last fact for this video, is fast traveling will be there, but it will cost caps. I really hope most of these facts were something that you could have taken back from this, or at least learned from. I really tried my hardest to find as many as I could, and I'm still going to be looking and putting out another video on the newer ones I find, so that there will be more information. Like I said at the very beginning, if there's something here you want explained more, comment below what it is you want explained more, and I will look up as much as I can to explain it as perfectly as possible and as factual as possible. I really hope you enjoyed this. Remember guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate your subscriptions. It really means a lot. And like I said, once again, I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope this video helped you. And I will see you in part 2 of this. Once again, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm out of here.